Today I want to talk about why a higher being is exists. And in the video I'm not going to refer to the god, like my god, the one that's like from my religion, because the thing is I don't want to make it look like I'm trying to like push my religion onto others. I just want to speak from a general point rather than like a point of like how would I say this, like coming from a place where it's like trying to like dictate you guys in a way of making you guys think in another light. So I'm just gonna speak from like a general point of view. And yeah, there will be times where I make some references to him, but I'm gonna try not too much to like push a type of agenda on you guys. So I'll just like get it started or whatever. But first of all, let's start here. The first point, it's like God created man and woman, right? The thing is, how can I want to do this like the right way, like the right way. He created man because the thing is God created the earth, okay? But the thing is he couldn't give us every little thing, from like building houses by him, like building all the houses, making currency, making like fences, mirrors, like anything around you. He couldn't put all that down for us. So what did he do? He laid out a foundation, and that was human beings to push out his ideology and his creations. That's the thing. He created man to create. That's the thing. He put us on the earth, and this is the thing from like evolution. We created more and more and more as mankind. We repopulated. We made more and more. We were put on this earth, built from. We were given a foundation. The grass around us, the animals, the trees. What else is there? The food, the water. We had a foundation to go from, and basically like it was all planned out like perfectly. And it's like he, with that being said, he gave us something to use. And then with him knowing how the human brain is wired, he knew that we would take these branches, we would find the stone, make pickaxes, make axes, and we would build up and up and up from there. That's the first sign of that, because like just human beings in general, if you just think about it, just human beings, the way our body works together, the way we need our organs, the way our fingers are able to move individually, our eyes blink, the way we could sleep at night, how we could smell, feel, touch, all these things. This is why humans are referred to as the perfect being, because our body, it needs everything in order to work together and like sync, is what it is. And that's like, it's like human beings, the thing is we're still limited on what we can create. Human beings, we cannot fortify a brain. Fortify, fornicate, create. Okay, we cannot make a brain. We cannot make a human body. Look how long the world's been like around for, and the thing is there's still things we can't do. You cannot create a brain for someone to think and have everything ran down. You cannot create a liver. You cannot do these things. And that's why you see there's like prosthetic fingers, prosthetic eyes, prosthetic legs, because we're limited on what we can do. But we can take what God gave us and we can move around that, but we cannot create exactly that. That's the thing about it. And that's only in some senses. That's not in every way, because we build houses, we build roads, cars were built, cell phones were built, technology, all these things, it was from human beings. But this is also due to the fact that if God did not put us on this planet to do these things, then they would not exist. The way your mind is wired, the way you think, your curiosity, your emotions, sadness, anger, all these things, this came from God. He allowed us to have feelings and to be able to do these things and be able to like just walk. Something as simple as walking. You should realize that's a blessing in itself, because not everyone else out there has that privilege. Like some people, birth defects exist, maybe, you know, due to certain circumstances, people can't do certain things. Like a disability is what it is, to be honest. And like that's why you have to like count your blessings. That's the thing, count your blessings, because the privilege you have is not a privilege everybody has. To be in a house, there's homeless people out there. This is a privilege. You should give thanks to someone for that, even if it's not God. At least thank your mother for putting you here. But you have to realize, without God, your mother wouldn't be here in the first place, and all the generations before that, they would not exist unless God allowed it to be. And it's like everything's a blessing. The way you're able to wake up and see, use your mouth to speak, have a nose to breathe, ears to hear, these are blessings. Like it truly is. If you really think about it, like everything is a blessing. Like it really is. The people around, to have a loving family, to have a family dog, to have cousins, aunts, uncles, and people who care about you, these are blessings. It really is, and you can't like downplay it and take it for granted, because yeah, you might want more and this isn't enough for me, but you have to realize not everybody has this. Not everyone has family. Some people lost parents, some people lost people that they love, and they would wish to be in your shoes, and then you're gonna have the nerve to say like, oh, this is nothing. How it's you're lucky. You're lucky to have this. Like we really all are lucky, like to have anything. Like even me at 20 years old, yeah, I'm still living with my mom. That's okay, because I'm picking up my shit and I'm gonna like do my big one, but I still take care of her, because the thing is, she didn't have to. At 20, she could have very much been like, now you're old enough, get out of here, go get your own house, go do this and that. But she didn't do that. So look, her allowing me to do this, I'm gonna pay her back by working, helping out around the house, doing what I have to do, and just being there, because it's a privilege to be here. She doesn't. It's like when you're an adult, yeah, your kids are your responsibility, but as they get older, when they become their own adults, they're no longer your responsibility. You can still help them, but you should not have to. They should not be asking you like, oh, can I have money to go to the movies, can I have money to hang out with friends? No, at this point you're grown and you're able to do things on your own. So no, mommy doesn't have to sit there and hold your hand anymore. She can still be there for you, but her work, it's done now. She did what she had to do for those 18, 20 years, and now it's time for you to use what she gave you and do something with it, because doing nothing is just, well, it's doing nothing. And again, it's a blessing. It's a privilege in itself to still have a mother who allows you to stay in her house, because there's many people around who've been kicked out at the age of 18 due to just their parents being like, "Oh, you're older now. Get out my house." And unfortunately, they can do that. I would never do that to my child personally, but like that's me. But another thing is like, I don't know about somehow other people are, but me personally, it's like I feel like this type of protection. Like it's like, how do I explain it? When I'm outside, like knowing that I have like a strong belief in God, I don't walk around scared. Like I don't walk around like, oh, what if this happens to me? What if this happens to me? No, I always feel protected by God. Like if anything, I know, like I always tell myself, if anything were to happen to me, it was God's plan and there was nothing I could do about it. And if that's how it was supposed to be, it's how it was meant to be. But I just feel like this strong sense of protection, and like God sends me like the right people to grow with me and teach me new things. And then it's like crazy, because like when someone's around me and it's like they're really for me, I don't question nothing. Like there's not nothing in my mind telling me something else. But when I met with bad people, it's so weird, because like I get like this sensation in my body where it's like something feels wrong, like something doesn't feel right, and it's like, and then I think back and it's like, if something wasn't meant to be for you, it's not going to be for you. And then like I just get to thinking, and it's like then my body's also telling me something, and I'm like, wow, like it's really like I'm being shown like this is not just a saying, but it actually means something. And that's the thing, like words, some people they hear words and it means nothing to them, but when I actually like I actually pay attention and I see like this shit, it has a meaning. Like it's not just said for no reason. It actually means something. And then when I'm put in the shoes, like first person perspective of what it means, I'm like, wow, like it's really crazy how this is actually something. Like this is sorry. Like this actually is doing something for me. Like it's actually teaching me something. And it's like you can like when you're so like divine and authentic, like you can feel like you start to like feel energies, and you when you really like like you have like a good perspective on things and you pay attention, like you really see what's meant for you and what's not. You could like really see what's meant to be and what isn't. But some people like you're not really paying attention, and it's like you need to open your eyes a little bit more and really see like some things you can't force it to be for you, because if it was for you it would just happen. It would be natural. It wouldn't be like, oh, I have to do this, I have to do this. You shouldn't have to put on a show for someone to acknowledge you. No, it should just happen like that. You being yourself should be an acknowledgement in itself. To be honest, you shouldn't have to be something you're not in order to get attention. It should never have to be like that, to be honest. And here's the thing, like you see, just me being born, being put on this planet as another human being, it's a blessing to be born. It's a blessing to be here. Not everyone makes it through birth. That's the thing about it. It's like birth isn't still guaranteed that the child would live always. And you see me, the fact that I was able to come into this world and make it to the age of 20, yeah, I this is a blessing. Waking up today, I always say alhamdulillah, because that's a blessing. Just being able to wake up the next day, go to sleep at night and wake up, it's a blessing. So what do I want to do with the fact that just being alive is a blessing in itself? That's why I want to continue to spread good, like be a kind person, do good things, and always spread the word of God, because I want people to see like, and this is the thing, like it's like I'm not gonna like, if I speak about it and it's like someone's just it's not for them, I'm not gonna like be the one to like want to force your hand to do something you're not. If it's not for you, I'm not gonna force it to be. Yeah, at the end of the day, if I'm speaking about God generally, I will do so, but I won't force that on anybody. But I do want to like some that's why I get on here and just talk, because like if you want to listen, you can listen, but if you don't want to, it's okay. You can just click off the video, go to another one. But I just want to spread like the messages of God, because I want to show people that like blessings exist. Not every, and this is the thing, like it may sound like a little bit stupid what I'm saying, but it's like not everybody believes in something. That's the thing. I guess some people think like this is just like a Minecraft world where you just spawn in, you die and you respawn. No, it's not how it is. To God put us here, and God is where we return in the end, and that's what I believe in. You guys can believe in other things, and that's fine. Again, this is not to dictate your way of thinking. This is just me speaking like from my like personal experience with things. But honestly, guys, like that's why I say like do your best. Just do your best in life. Do your best to be a good person, even if you guys don't want to look into something or have someone to look up to. You have to realize like kindness, it doesn't cost a thing. Respect doesn't cost a thing. You shouldn't have to earn something in order to believe in something. That's the thing about it. Just because kindness doesn't put money in your pocket, that doesn't mean you should be rude. Because being rude didn't do the didn't do that either. So therefore, it just doesn't make sense. And kindness, like at least you're able to say afterwards like, oh yeah, I helped this person, and now they can go out their day with a smile on their face, rather than you just completely wreaking havoc and just like ruining someone's day already like worse than it was. Like just let people, just be kind. Like just be, this is really what it is. And in 2025, yeah, the year just started, but like still from 2024 you still have to tell people like be kind, because in the end, whether you choose to believe or not, if the case may be, and I'm saying it like that because again, for those who don't believe and some who do, if the case may be that there is a higher up, then you will still have to answer regardless of your beliefs. Just look outside your window. Look at the snow of winter. Look at the leaves in fall. Look, just feel the summer breeze. Feel that. Seasons, the change. Yeah, this is how do you think this all happened? This is from the creation of a higher up. The way it rains and it snows during the winter season. It's all due to God. Yeah. Can anybody on this planet say that, you're able to create seasons? Can you turn summer into a cold, freezing season? Can you do that? Can you stop the sun from shining in the sky? No. The planet, human beings, it's God's perfect creation. But the thing is, if you choose, because this is the thing, being on the earth, you can choose to believe, you can choose not to believe. But it's your choice in the end. But at the end of the day, God knows everybody's path. So if you choose to continue to believe or you choose to go down the path of chaos, it's your choice in the end. But that's why they say, like, God is the most forgiving person. He's the most forgiving person. So if you stray for a little bit and you choose to turn back to God, you can be forgiven. You can be forgiven because he's the most forgiving, most merciful. Yes. So don't think just because you feel like, oh, like I'm too far gone, da 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 da. Everybody has a chance. That's the thing, because it wouldn't be fair if just like once you stray, you just know you're just gone, done. Everybody has a chance, and that's what you guys need to realize. Like, don't think God will ever give up on you. He will never. He will never. And just look forward to something, okay? Just even if you don't choose to believe in God, honestly, still have like a sense of right and wrong. Still do good, even if it's not for him. At least do it for yourself, you know? If you don't want to do it for someone else, do it for yourself. That's okay. But that's all I'll say for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, thumbs up, I guess, and I'll continue making these videos, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Ciao, ciao.